Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Kimberly and I have ADHD. If you saw my last video, the budgeting video with me, you'll know maybe what this video is going to be about. And it is a little bit of a flip through of the planner that I have created and will actually have starting for sale hopefully within the next few weeks. So a short recap: if you have ADHD, you found that planners either don't work for you, you haven't found a planner that works for you, you can't stick with planning, and you just kind of have trouble getting excited about new planners and then not sticking with a planner, and then you end up with a pile of planners in your corner of your office and you never use them. So please tell me I'm not the only one, but if you have ADHD, you cannot stick with a planner for very long, and you get excited at the beginning of the year when all the new shiny planners come out, or I guess the end of the year, and all the planners come out and you look at them all and you think, oh my gosh, I have all these big plans where I'm gonna use this, I'm definitely gonna use it, I'm gonna stick with it, I'm gonna do it this year, and you never do. So 2 videos ago, which was actually my first video, I did a flip through of the planner that I actually use, and it is a classic size happy planner in the Lafleur, which is this one, and I still do use this. So kind of jumping ahead, I have 2 planners. So I have a classic size and then I also have a big size. So the big size has always been, and I started with the big in class, and the big in happy planner years ago, when I think it was like, gosh, it was either 2017 or 2018 when I started with happy planner. And I found that the discount system has just kind of always been on the back burner for me, where I'm like, oh, I'll try another one. And I've tried just about every planner that's out there. I've tried Passion Planner, I've tried an ADHD planner, I've tried obviously Erin Condren. If you are in the planner world, you've tried Erin Condren. And I don't like spiral bound, like coil bound planners, because I can't switch anything up. And that's one of the biggest problems with ADHD people, is that obviously a lot of people think, you have ADHD, it's, squirrel. But it's the getting to focus on the task in the first place and then losing your motivation to stick with that task. So we may get distracted, but it's more so the fact that we will change our minds often and we can't stick with something, or we don't like it anymore, and then it's either black or white. So it's either you love it or you hate it. It's either now or not now. So I have found that if I have a disc-bound system, it is much easier for me to switch things around and move things in my planner where I want them, depending on my mood. So this one, I did a flip through with that, and I'll have to link it below, but I have side tabs, I have top tabs, I have all the tabs. So this one is the one that goes with me in my purse, goes with me everywhere. It goes up, down, around, all over my house with me. It goes, literally, this is like my second brain. So I can't imagine functioning without a planner now. But this is the one that I normally have. But I'm actually transitioning into kind of this yes and no. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. So I'm going to make the planner in 3 sizes, and they're going to be like the mini size, the classic size, and the big size, if you're familiar with Happy Planner, which is going to be 4.5 by 7, 7 by 9.25, and 8.5 by 11. So this is the 8.5 by 11. This is the first kind of iteration that I've been using for the last few weeks. If you saw my last video, you'll see the budget that I went through, and I didn't like the font. Shockingly, I have ADHD and I was like, I'm sick of this font. I don't like this font. So I changed the font, changed some of the layouts. The more I use it, obviously, the more I tweak it. And there's going to be many iterations over the course of this planner's lifetime. So don't worry about that. If you don't like something, I am completely open to feedback. I am open to any kind of suggestions you guys may have. So a breakdown of the system, kind of an overview of it, is going to be a completely customizable planner where there's going to be a base pick your planner kind of pack. So you'll either get an option of, let's see, do I have it? Right, I do have it in front of me, or next to me. So you'll get a cover page, you'll get a hello page, you'll get things like basically I don't know if I can say this, but stuff I made my bee in 2023. So that's what I would name it, but I don't know if I can put that on the internet. So, and I'm not going to sell that. So it's going to be called the ADHD done in 2023. So the things you got done, it'll have one of those, and you'll have a perpetual calendar. You'll have a monthly calendar. You'll have your dashboard, and then you'll either get to choose daily sheets, a weekly dashboard, or weekly horizontal sheets. So again, I haven't fully figured out exactly which ones are going to be offered for your startup pack, but you'll basically have a startup pack, and then moving on from there, then every month you'll get a new month. So if you like Franken planning, if you like switching up your planners every month, and then eventually I want to branch into, new covers, new discs, and things like that. But right now you're just going to get the startup pack, which is going to have all the basics for getting started in a planner. And then you can get add-ons. So some of the add-ons that I wanted to have were going to be like, a meal planner, a fitness tracker, creative planner. So if you are a creative, if you're an artist, I can draw, I paint, but I don't do creative content for, the internet. I'm not an artist, I would say. I just do it as a hobby. As an ADHD person, you have all the hobbies. And like I said in my first video, your hobbies are finding hobbies and collecting new hobbies as an ADHD person. Those are your hobbies. So other things that I wanted to add in there were like social media trackers, but squirrel. So if you have a creative outlet, what it's going to be is going to be, probably prompts of what kind of creative content to create for, not just, like for social media. If you get a social media tracker or anything like that, it's mostly tracking your likes, tracking your comments, your followers, things like that. That's not very helpful for anyone who's creating content or is creative and you need new ideas for that content you want to create, basically. So it's going to be social media and content kind of interwoven, where it'll have like some prompts and things like that for, I'm just going to say draw a dog today, or just stuff that you want to post every day that's going to be based on your content, not on your likes, basically. So you don't need to track that. You just want to track like what you posted, what kind of art you posted, or what kind of creative content you made, which I think is more interesting. So other things, study planner, faith planner, budget planner, and then a medical tracker, things like that. Those are all going to be different inserts that you can put into the planner. So those are what I want for add-ons. And again, like I said, any suggestions, questions, comments, concerns, all are appreciated. Feedback, please. If you think of anything that you might want inside of a planner as an add-on that you might need in your life, please put it below. I would love to hear that. And then I'll try my best to make it. So yeah, without further ado, let's just jump into what I've been using. So this is the classic, or excuse me, not classic. It's the big size Happy Planner cover, the deluxe, I think it's the deluxe snap-in cover. I ordered it, a few months ago, and then it's just on some Disc Agenda discs that I have. These are not going to be the ones that you get with the planner pack. You're going to get, again, I haven't decided. Please let me know below. Would you want metal discs that have the hole in them, or would you rather have plastic discs that you can swap out with your own metal discs, things like that? So I'm going back and forth between whether or not which ones I want to do, like a frosted acrylic, or if I want to do the metal discs, because I have different reasons for why you'd want them. So if you're going to get plastic discs, you may just switch them out. So it may be pointless for me to, put on metal discs if you don't care about the discs, but I like metal discs. And sorry, this may be a little loud, but because I put my discs on rings. So anything that has a hole in it. So these are the work life ones from Happy Planner that I have. These are just the spares, and then I have a spare Disc Agenda one, and then these are the Happy Planner ones. But I like to put my discs on rings to store them. I don't put them, I do have, let's see, I do have a bag of discs, which are the Happy Planner discs, and these are in a few, maybe a tool one, but The plastic ones you can't put on a ring. So if that's important to you, or if you have any other suggestions for storing them, please let me know. I am, like I said, I'm open to suggestions, anything you're thinking about. But jumping right in, so this is the Threology hand lettering cover. I just liked it because it was pink, and I like hand lettering, and I like anything that's going to be like lettering style. So it's my name. We will go to 2023. So this will be the 2023 planner. You'll get one of these. You'll get the ADHD done in 2023. So S, you made your B in 2023, basically. Because we like to not just check things off, but if you have ADHD, you don't finish a lot of tasks that you start with, which is really frustrating. And it's nice to be able to see things that you actually finished. So like I started in December, I paid off all my debts. All my debts are completely paid off. I feel great about that. So I finished it at the beginning of January. It's awesome. I'm super stoked about that. So let's see, it's a little bright. Let me just turn this down a little bit. Let's just see if that's a little bit better. I just don't want too much exposure on the planner. That's a little better. And then you'll get a notes page, and then you'll get a calendar for the 2 years, which is going to be 2023, 2024. And everything in here that you see, I've made. So I have created all of these. I've been spending many, many nights, many ADHD medication field nights, creating this and putting it together. So hopefully, I'm hoping that you guys like it, and I'm really excited because no planner is as good as the one that you make. So if you have any suggestions, like I said, this is going to be completely customizable. You're going to be able to change out modules, sections, headers, whatever kind of you want, and you can put them all you'll be able to put it all on the website, whatever you want and however you want it. And then I left a lot of it blank. Sorry, I'm going to have a sip of water here. I have a sparkling water. It's a Waterloo, which I'm not too crazy about. I prefer Spindrift. But if you have ADHD, you don't always like, or you'll white out, or if you're a planner person just in general, you will white out or cross out, cover up headers, things like that. So I tried to make it pretty generic. And the font before was actually this type of font. And like I said, I got sick of it, and I didn't think that it was very gender friendly as far as being neutral. So the more I looked at it, and I had my boyfriend look at it too, and he was like, no, I like this font a little bit better. It's a little bit more simplistic and minimalistic. So then this will be your perpetual calendar. So you'll have a yearly overview of all of your dates for all of the months for your year. So I've just got some birthdays on here. My dog's birthday, my best friend's birthday, my dad's birthday, and then a notes page because we can never have enough notes. And then this, I think you can see it. So this is a dot grid. And for customizing it, you'll be able to have either dot grid, line grid, quad ruled, or blank. So I'm gonna give you guys all kinds of options for what you want for like your notes pages, or for the notes at the end of months and things like that. So the next section, I found that if you, again, are neurodivergent, you end up with a lot of ideas and you don't really have a place to put them. So it's nice to have a brain dump section. Let's see if I can zoom in just a little bit. Like I said, if you saw my last video, I am not good. I'm not a content creator, and I'm just I'm just getting used to this. So if you see it says category down the side, so you would write, say you had an idea of, and you didn't have a place to put it yet. I don't know. God, of course, like my brain doesn't work right now. So we'll just say category is personal. Luna, say take to vet. So on Friday, I don't know. So then you would have category for something else that popped into your brain. You're like, oh my God, that's for work. So you'd put something there. So that's how you would use the brain dump. And then you have the full front and back of that for all of your things that you think of. And then you can always get more of these pages. So I'm gonna offer that too. So you can always get more brain dump pages if you like that format. The next one is gonna be, this is my personal section, and this is just the cover that I made for myself. It's probably just going to be a generic January across the front, but I just made this with a little scripty font because I'm extra sometimes. So like, and then you'll have your January overview. I think I'm gonna offer the option of having these notes here and not having the notes here, because I don't know, let me know below. Do you like notes? Do you wanna use notes? Do you use notes? Are you just gonna decorate this? Is this pointless? Let me know, everyone's different. So very different, very generic. The one that I had before was that same font before. I was looking for it, I don't see it, but just a generic blank or minimalistic font. I filled it in kind of with my stuff. Again, hoping to launch by Saturday-ish. Saturday, hopefully I'll have everything done. And then I should be able to ship within the next, I'm gonna say probably within the next week, just to make sure that I have all of my supplies here, but I should be good. So I'm aiming for Saturday. We'll just bear with me. If there's a lot of people and a lot of interest, then yes, I am happy to customize and add, and I'll get everything out as soon as I possibly can, but I'm aiming for Saturday. So this is my month at a glance. It's just, like I said, you're gonna get these nice big boxes where you can write in things. You can either use it as a monthly overview or use it in conjunction with your daily pages. So then you'll get a dashboard, which is going to be your month at a glance. And I had headers in all of these. And then after talking with my boyfriend, who then said, he was like, well, what if someone doesn't have these personal things? And I was like, that's a great point. So these are going to be columns that you can basically, it's gonna be blank. And then down the road, I'm thinking that if you want to do customization options for me to create for you and then send to you, then I can put in whatever you want here. But in the meantime, for now, for just kind of gauging to see what the reaction is going to be just blank. So you can write in whatever you want here. So maybe this is a personal, maybe this is work, maybe this is faith, maybe this is school, maybe this is cleaning, maybe this is this. But these are just going to be blank for you for your month. So you get a dashboard. This left side is lined. This other section is blank, and then you just write in your month. You can put whatever you want here. Like I said, I leave it super customizable where you can kind of do whatever you want. And then this bottom section here is going to be just dot grid, and just about every page has this dot grid on it. And I made it really light. Hopefully you can see that it's super light. You can hardly see it, but it gives you enough structure. I don't know if this is just me, but I have based this on my experience as a ADHD planner, that I like to have enough structure where I don't write all cattywampus and crooked, but I don't want it to be distracting. And I had a few iterations before that the dot grid was just too dark and it was super distracting and I couldn't do anything with it. So next is going to be your monthly wrap up, which is just gray boxes, very light. So you can either write your goals that you did, you can write your, I don't know, memories. You could put memories in here. And then I'm also going to offer stickers that are this exact box size. So jumping to the next page, these are, so this is just a date. These are just the dates, excuse me, oh my gosh, the daily pages. And this is my old daily cleaning checklist. What I have done is reformat some of my stickers so that they will fit right in these boxes. So these fit perfectly in here. So going to a day, did I grab one? I did not. So we'll just say, I don't know, we'll just use this one and we'll just say, take out Luna, trash, things I have to do, clean, bathroom, and then these, they just fit perfectly right in these little boxes. So then you can put in here chores, or then say you were doing habit tracking. Like I said, I left these blank for a reason, so you can pretty much do everything. So 8 glasses, water, H2O. So I don't know, another day I didn't bite nails. I don't know, I don't bite my nails, I never have, but I know a lot of people that do. When I have stress, anxiety, things like that, I am a inside of cheek biter. I am not a nail biter. So didn't bite nails, worked out, and then ate 3 meals because I forget to eat. I don't know about you guys. So I forget to eat all the time. And I joke to my boyfriend whenever he makes me something and we have dinner together and I'm like, one more day, you kept me alive. So then that would fit right there. And then you would just say, these are my habit tracking. Wow, I am bad at spacing that out, but that says habit tracking. It totally does. So that would be habit tracking. So these little boxes, you're going to get with each kit. I'm thinking, oh gosh, where did I put it? Bear with me 1 second. I think I set it down. So I'm thinking that with each kit, you're going to get, I thought I wrote down how many stickers you get, but you're going to get stickers. You're going to get personalized things. Oh, here we go. Okay, I think this is it. So I'm thinking that you're going to get 31 of these or more. I haven't decided yet. Let me know, again, all things below. So let me know below. Every month you'll get 31 stickers. And I think I might also offer, if you guys are interested, to make customizable ones of these. So like I have, if you've seen them before, like my run my vacuum, take my dog out, things like that. I think I might make daily checklists that you guys can customize too. So I don't know, I don't know where I put it, but it's this one that you saw before. So this is my daily cleaning checklist where I run my robot vacuum, I Swiffer my stairs, Swiffer into the cabinets, pick up my dog's toys, laundry, dishes, counters, and I have laundry in here twice. Oh, laundry away and one load of laundry. So I think I might also offer, oh my gosh, it's right next to me, guys. It's right next to me. That's why I couldn't find it, because if it was a snake, it would have bit me. So, as my grandpa would say. So, daily cleaning checklist. These are just stickers that I made for myself because I tend to forget things like most ADHD people do. So I made these that I can just cross off every day, get that hit of dopamine, and just kind of remind me of these are the things I have to do every day. These are my non-negotiables. And then I also have one for work. So I'm thinking I might just make these that either fit in these boxes, fit in 2 boxes. I don't know yet. Let me know, that you guys can customize with your personal tasks. But every month you're gonna get 31 stickers, and I think that you're gonna get maybe 15 tasks? I don't know. 15 task check boxes, 31 days. I don't know. Maybe 2 blanks. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Maybe these. Maybe we'll do these. What do you guys think? So I made these for myself, again. Things that I do often. Buy my dog food. Let's see. Buy my dog food, and I'll just put that on whatever day it is. Or I put it on the month usually. Days I draw, go on vacation, things like that. So I think maybe you'll get some of these. I don't know. You'll definitely get these. I just don't know how many. I just don't know the quantity yet. So you'll get a sheet of these, and I'm thinking that you'll get a total of probably 12 letters, 15 letters that you get to customize. So when you first sign up for the subscription, basically, what I'm thinking is that you will put in, when you first sign up, what you'll always need. So maybe one of these is just take kids, or kids know school, or something like this, or soccer practice. I don't know. I don't have kids. So I don't know what you do with your children. But I'm thinking that when you sign up, you'll put in exactly what categories you want, and then you'll get 31 of these every month, or 60 of them. I don't know yet. I don't know the quantity, but you'll get these every month. You'll get these little label stickers. You'll get these check boxes. And then you'll also get, I think, you know what? I think I'll probably just give you guys blank stickers, blank ones too. So that way you can just write in whatever you want. Would you rather have blank task stickers like this, just blank little rectangles? Oh, wow, that's very hard to see. But blank rectangles, or would you rather have, like a sheet of, blank boxes, colored boxes? I don't know. What do you guys want? Or would you rather have, a sheet like this where you get, these big boxes? I don't know. I'm open to suggestions, guys, but I was thinking that I wanted to do, you get your task list, you get your checklists, and then you get a few of just blank boxes. I think that would be useful for other people that are like me, because those are what I use. And like I said, I have ADHD, so this is just gonna be February, same things. Okay, and we're back. So I probably should have checked my battery before I started filming, but you know, ADHD. So I don't know where I don't know where we left off, but this will be the daily page. So what you're gonna get is date box, or excuse me, the date area, what day of the week it's gonna be, and then you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these boxes, and then just very light lines that match up. Oh gosh. So just very light gray lines that you can write on. So I took the check marks, I had check boxes here and I took them off because I don't know if everyone would use them that way. So I'm just gonna leave it open-ended for you guys. Sorry if you hear my dog whining. I just dripped some water on here, but again, this is gonna be February. Oh, and then this box down here is just gonna be totally blank. So just totally empty, no dot grid or anything. If you want dot grid, that may be an option later, or if you guys really like it, please let me know. But I was just gonna leave it blank. So I was just thinking that if, let's zoom in just a hair. Zoom in guys. So I was just thinking, just again, customizability, is that a word? But being able to be customizable for you is really important to me. So left it blank. This is gonna be February, so this would be what a blank month looks like. Like I said, jury's still out on the notes or not, whether we're gonna keep it, but you're going to get the option of having also a dated or an undated, because again, if you're ADHD, you may not use every page. So having a dated dailies, I thought would be kind of a bad idea, because we may not use daily pages every single day, and you will feel like you failed if you waste a day and you're using this planner and all you see are like flipping through the days that you didn't use. So that's kind of frustrating, but I'm thinking that you can either get a dated or an undated month. Those were gonna be the options that I was pretty much settled on, was you either get a dated or an undated month, and then if you obviously sign up for the subscription, then you will have a month every month. And you will get another dashboard. So here's a blank dashboard. And then you will also get your monthly wrap up, obviously, on the back. So this would be, so if you were to get one whole month, you would get your month page, your month calendar on 2 pages, a dashboard, and your monthly wrap up. That'll be one part of the package. So the next one that you will get with your setup is going to be your projects page. So I'm just going in order here. You will get a projects page for everything that you have to do. This is gonna be personal. If you want to get more than one, you'll always be able to purchase more than one. So I have projects for personal, and I also have work projects, but right now I just have the personal projects. So you'll get your projects. Budget is going to be an add-on. It's gonna be an add-on pack. I just put this in mine because I wanted to test it out. If you saw, again, the last video that I posted, which was the budget with me, kind of going over the budget, that one is a little bit, actually it's a lot more condensed. So the old budget was, let's see if I can grab one. The old budget was a little bit too convoluted for me. Once I watched the video, and once I started kind of using it, I realized that it's not super user-friendly, and I didn't like that. And I don't want to give you guys anything or show you something that's going to confuse you, cause you anxiety, or something that you won't use, honestly. So I just saw one, and of course I can't find it when I need it. So, okay, so I found it. So this is the old one that I had first had, that I did not like I didn't like the font. And then just looking at this page next to this one, it's just so condensed that I didn't like it. It just seemed very cluttered. So I gave it some more breathing room. I just made it, instead of having all these broken out categories, that you can basically, you have personal, housing, utilities, fixed variable, and then your totals are down here. So I just made income all the way across versus a little box over here. And I changed it up just a little bit. Let me know if you guys like it or not. If you're a big budgeter, let me know. And if you have any suggestions, please, again, please give me your suggestions. I will take them. And I have never been a big budgeter, but I've started recently, like within the last year. So I'm starting to figure out what I like, and then I'm kind of just applying it and hoping that other ADHD people are like me. Because it doesn't mean I'm gonna track it every month, but it's nice to have for when I do wanna track it. So this is the last budget and expenses. This is pretty similar. This one, the notes are the same. They're just a grid. And this is on my old paper, which I kind of touched on last video, was if you have ADHD or if you have sensory issues or are neurodivergent, and I have a bit of sensory issues. I don't like things, I'm really sensitive to touch and how things feel. So this paper that I had was HP Premium 32-pound paper, and it was just way too slippery. And I did not like that. It was just really bothersome every time I used it. So I upped the paper, which actually this one, so it's a little bit less bright too. So this one was really bright. It was almost like hurting my eyes when I was using it. So I found a different paper. It's a vellum Bristol, and it's a much softer paper. It's still very soft at the touch, very heavyweight. It's a heavyweight paper. So in comparison to, let me just grab some copy paper here, some very thin, I don't know, like 24-pound paper. So in comparison, this is copy paper on the right, 24-pound, and you can just kind of see, I don't know if you can kind of see the weight next to it, but it's a much thicker paper. So it's much beefier, but it's still very soft, whereas, you know, copy paper is pretty slippery, just like that 32-pound. This is a 67-pound. So if you're familiar with paper, this is a much thicker, like, it doesn't have a whole lot of like bend to it. I mean, it does, but it doesn't. It's a good, to me, it's a really good paper for planners. And like I said, if you have sensory issues or are very sensitive to touch, paper is really important, especially when you're writing over and over and it's in a planner that you're using every single day. If it has terrible feel and it's too slippery, you're never going to use it. So, and I've thrown out planners because of that, honestly, because I didn't like the paper. So paper is really important, and I've put a lot of time and effort into thinking about this, and hopefully it's appreciated by you guys. So this is the budget and expenses. All I did was add a little column for variable and fixed. So that way when you are tracking your budget and putting down your expenses, you can kind of put a little check mark by whether it's a variable expense or a fixed expense. I don't know, it was helpful for me when I made it, so let me know if that's helpful for you. The sinking funds, your beginning balance, how much you added, subtracted, ending balance, savings, is pretty much the same thing, but again, I just kind of simplified it. This is my YouTube section, so this is, which is a brand new section for me because I just started. So the very bottom, I just have January and February because I do plan out my content for the next few months. I'm not gonna show you because I want it to be a surprise, but it's going to stay ADHD related, so don't worry, I'm not going anywhere with the ADHD stuff because it's very important, and I couldn't find a whole lot of channels that really address planning and ADHD together. So I figured I would just make one because I love planning, and I know that there's a lot of people out there that struggle with the same things that I do. So it'd be really nice to have a nice community, and I had some super nice comments on my first video, and I appreciate each and every one of you. I know everyone says that, but I really do. Like, I was so excited. I tried to reply to everyone, and I think I did, but you guys are already meaning like the world to me, just knowing that there are other people out there that deal with the same stuff that I do and have for my entire life. So this is the same planner. It's just January is for the next one. And then these are days that I'm hoping to have uploads by. So that'll be today. Next one is going to be February, which again, February is the same thing. Blank month. This is going to be, these are content ideas. So I will show you. I think I have a blank one. Nope, that's an old one. I thought I got rid of all these old ones. Oh, no, I didn't. I did not. So I can show you this. So this is going to be one of the inserts that you can get, and it's also going to be social media related, but it's going to be for content. So let me know if there's more things that you want to track, but I found that I couldn't find any, I I could not find anything for me that would let me have a place to just dump all of my content ideas. So I have like 3 pages just full of content ideas, and I'll have a video on color coding, but I color code all of my content ideas. But so like this one is going to be why I made my own planner and why paper planning works for my ADHD. So these are just some of the things, but this is something that I thought was kind of important if you make content, that you have all these ideas and you don't know where to put them. So now they have a home and they can have a category. So my categories are, you know, tips, ADHD, plan with me's, budget, series, and how-tos, just things like that. So I just do that. So at a glance, when I look at something and I'm like, oh, you know what, I don't want to, what video do I want to make today? Like my orange, these are all how-to videos. So, and then yellow are tips. So I'm like, you know what, I want to do a budget video today. What's this one? So it'll kind of help you look at everything at a glance rather than just one big long list of ideas that have no correlation to one another. And you're like, I don't want to read this list. So you end up not doing it. Just me. And then also your content plan, because sometimes you have an idea, but you don't know where to brainstorm it, and it ends up in a notebook, and your notebook gets lost, thrown away, gets torn, and you lose it. So I want to have a home for your content that you make. So topic, date to create, date to post, and a description. So this will be like just a description of what your video is going to be about. And then this is going to be lined, dot grid, blank. I've got lots of different options. But I like lined because I write all crooked. And so I thought this might be useful to other people, because if it's useful to me, it might be useful to someone else. So we'll go to my miscellaneous section, which is going to be, this is the old content plan. That's why I have it on there. I just did, again, that font, ugh. So the next one is going to be a symptom tracker, and I cannot remember her name, but I got the idea from someone else, gosh, I can't remember her YouTube, but she was talking about how she went through a planner by Hobby Planner, and she was like, you know what, I would really like to see a symptom tracker because of people who have chronic illnesses. My friend has POTS. I know a lot of people with autoimmune disorders, and I know a lot of people who struggle with just tracking their symptoms every day. So the way I saw and envisioned you using this was that you put in on this left side all your symptoms that you end up having. So headache, nausea, fatigue, constipation, I don't know, insomnia. So all of those things. And then up here are, I don't know why I'm pointing with a pen, but all of those are going to be the days that you have it. So you just put a little check mark or a little X, or you could color it in. So I just left it as a box so you can use it however. And then down here is going to be your triggers. So the medication is going to go in this box right here, this top box. And then your triggers are going to be all of these little things that you put in these 2 columns. So for me, I get migraines when I have too much sugar. So I try to avoid sugar. So my medication would be Imitrex, which is what I take for my migraines. And then my triggers are salt, sugar, X, Y, and Z. I don't know. So let me know if you like this format or not. This is just kind of what I came up with for how to track your triggers. Maybe some things, maybe we would just take off medication. I don't know, maybe you would have your symptom and what the triggers are. It's like I said, I might make it completely customizable where medication is not even on there. Or you could white it out, I don't know. Let me know below what you guys like. So you just get, you get a page of those for a medical insert, and that'll be those plus some other medication trackers that I think, and then that I think will be useful. And then at the very end, you will get, I'm thinking 5 or 10 sheets of notebook paper with your setup planner, and then maybe 5 sheets every month. I don't know, 4 sheets every month, 6 sheets. What do you guys think? So, but I'm thinking that you never have enough notebook paper in your planners, honestly. And I always like having extra paper, just, you know, scribble, write down everything. So, I don't know yet. I haven't decided how many are gonna come each month, but it's either gonna be 4 or 6. So 4 or 6, you get extra sheets of paper. If that's not enough, please let me know, because then I will just add more to it and add more to the pack. But you'll have an option of the lined, dot grid, quad ruled, or blank. So that way you can completely write, scribble, draw however you want, any way you want. So the next option for your let's see, of course it's next to me and not in front of me. Not brain dump, we already went over that one. You're going to have your weekly dashboards, which are going to look, again, I don't know if this is going to be the final iteration, but this is what I'm thinking. So this is going to be your weekly dashboard if you want to pick weeklies for your monthly kit. So these are just gray boxes where you have the month at a, the week at a glance, and you would have 2 pages of these. So it would look like this in your planner, and you would get 5 weeks of those, because some planners, if you're like me, you get really frustrated when they give you only 4 weeks of things and it's a 5-week month. Say it starts on a Saturday and you have 5 weeks and you only get 4 weeks in your planner, or they cut off a day. It's really frustrating. So you're gonna get 5 weeks in your weekly dashboard spread. So again, I haven't decided, maybe I could just give you the option of both, of just the gray boxes, or like filled in gray boxes that are really light gray boxes. I don't know yet. What do you guys like? I was testing out both because maybe some people don't want to have it filled in all the way and they want to have something kind of blank. But you're going to get 5 weeks of these in your monthly packs. So each month like I said, you'll get to pick whichever month you get. You get your month, you get your dashboard, you get your 5 weeks of weekly dashboard layouts, or you get 31 days of the dailies. Or one more option, because decision paralysis is definitely not a thing with ADHD, you will get, and I don't think that I put out, did I? Pause, I'll be right back, 1 second. Okay, and we're back. So this would be the other option, and this is going to be the horizontal weekly layout. So you will get 3 separate boxes each day for each of your categories, or like I said, you could white it out, you could put stickers over, you could do whatever you want. I just figured that might help people differentiate between the different life categories that they might have. So this is going to be, one, you'll get, again, 5 weeks of these. So this is going to be what this is what it's going to be looking like when you have it completely set out. So it's going to be both, oh my gosh, both views on one page for 2 weeks. So, holy smokes, my brain. So you'll be able to rate your week up here, and then down the left side, you'll have all of the weekdays, and then you'll have a small section for notes here. So this is partially because you can write notes here, but also because I needed to have something here that I thought would be beneficial if you are going to be writing, because no one wants to write on the bottom of a planner, let's be honest. So no one likes writing down here, so you can either pull the whole thing out and write on it, like as if you just pulled this out and you set it out and you write it up here. Or this will give you a little bit of buffer room so that when you write, you won't be writing on the very edge, you're writing up just a little bit more. And I put Saturday and Sunday down here instead of a Sunday start, because I figure that people either have less things going on during the weekend, or there might be less like to-dos per se down here. So that's why I put Sunday down there instead of doing a Saturday, because Saturdays can tend to be busy too. So this was not just, just for looks, for just putting notes on every little page, but I just figured that might be a little bit easier for people. So when you're writing, you don't have to write directly on the edge of the page. So again, it's that dot grid. It's going to be pretty light. It's a really light, you can almost barely see it, but yeah, no one wants to write on the edge of a page. So I thought that would be kind of useful for other people. So that's about it for today's video. And I'm so sorry this was so long, but I like showing and sharing with you guys these, my thought process and, my brainstorming, because I think that the struggles that I have as someone who has ADHD, or something that I might think of, like, I would really like this planner if it had this, are things that other people might benefit from too. So like I said, please put down below any suggestions, comments, concerns, feedback. Please, I am open to all of it, but I want to create a planner that you guys not only just enjoy looking at, but you can actually use and will help keep you on track with your goals. So this is just is in its very infancy right now, but I'm hoping that it's going to branch out into lots of, other inserts and other sections and other things that we can put in here and make it, kind of like a community of, ADHD people who want a planner that's built by people who have ADHD, not built by a company and saying this is for someone who has ADHD. So like I said, please, any suggestions, I am open to them, and I would love to get some feedback, what you guys think, and all of that. So I'm hoping by this Saturday we'll have everything live on the website, and I think I know what I'm gonna call it. So if you didn't notice before, sorry, I'm just gonna do a small tangent, but Panache Planner, that's what the company is gonna be called, the actual company and everything itself. And then this planner is going to be specifically for ADHD, and that's gonna have its own name. I'm sure you guys can probably guess what it's gonna be called, but yeah, so it'll be a Panache Planner. And also let me know what you guys think. So I was testing out spacing, what you guys think you like more. So the top one or the bottom one? I'm leaning towards the bottom one for the inside of the page because you can read it a little bit better. But unless it's gonna be too much in your way, let me know. Yeah, if you have ADHD, you probably overthink everything just like I do. So yeah, let me know. I'm very curious to hear your guys' thoughts, and I will see you next time. Bye guys.